If we want to end a disturbing condition in our business affairs, we study that condition. If we wish to correct a mistake in directions while traveling on a vacation, we study a map. This is exactly what we must do with heartache and suffering. We must study them just as carefully as any other condition we wish to correct. We don't want temporary relief, we want it to end once and for all. Mere relief is like taking aspirin every day for a headache. Why not destroy the very cause of the headache once and for all so that daily relief is unnecessary? It can be done. Start with this. Whenever you suffer from anything whatsoever, remember that it could have been avoided. Simply remember that had you understood the mystic path more fully, you would not have felt that pain. This helps you to work with yourself today, so that tomorrow will be serene. What exactly is suffering? Our pains are caused by our own wrong viewpoints towards things. The false self throws up imaginary pictures of how it insists things should be, and every time this should be clashes with what actually happens, we react painfully. The problem is not what actually happens, but our demands that something else should have happened. Don't take my word for this. Experiment for yourself. Of course, human beings don't like it when advised to give up illusionary demands for this or that. It saddens us. Living in illusions gives one a false sense of aliveness, so we fear to be without them. It is like feeling sad when a doctor advises us to give up tainted food. To repeat, pain appears whenever a desire for a particular happening clashes with what actually happens. We want someone to appreciate us. When he doesn't, we are sad. We hope for that office promotion. Someone else gets it and we fall into gloom. We hope to keep a friend. He goes away, leaving us with heartache. The pain may be major or minor, noticeable or subconscious, but it always swells up whenever a desire smashes against a wall of reality. This fact alone should prompt serious seekers to thoroughly investigate his desires and yearnings. So how does pain cease? Not by avoiding involvement with life, for this merely sets up a hard wall of resistance, which causes fear. And not by building up lots of friendships, so that if one falls, we have another. This is an attempt to find security by attachment to others, which only creates more insecurity. So how? The entire book answers this, but we will explore several specific answers. May we pause here for a question? You say that suffering is an illusion, but it feels quite real to me. Suffering is caused by an illusion. By living from the illusionary false self, we encounter pain. But when awareness of the truth dissolves the false self, who is there left to suffer? How can a non-existent person suffer? Try to grasp this. It is so important to you. To repeat a previous example, suppose some night you have a dreadful nightmare. It tortures you. But when you wake up and see that it is a nightmare, do you still suffer? What person is there to suffer? None. Say, for example, the mind runs an imaginative film about some foolishness in our past. That stream of thought causes painful guilt and shame, so we suffer anguish. But the feeling is false, because it is based on mere thought about something that is not now happening, and which has nothing to do with us right now. But by permitting the imaginative film, we also permit the illusion that it is happening now, which causes pain.